So why is it that so many businesses in the black community just fail? We have the talent, we have the inspiration, we have the ambition, but we just can't seem to take our businesses off the ground. In today's video, I want to walk you through why. And I think I can add a nice perspective to it because I run a business and I'm a black man, okay? And we're doing very fine. But I want to give you a unique perspective from a black man's point of view because I can see all the pitfalls from a mile away, okay? And it's not the world's fault. It's not oppression. It's not racism that's making black businesses fail because I know loads of black businesses that are doing very well. I'm talking about law firms, real estates. I'm around lots of black guys that are doing really well in their businesses and literally killing the game. And there's a big difference between those guys that win, the black people that win, and black people that lose, okay? And it can't be the color of their skin because some black people win. It's not that. So let's kick that out the window. We have to start taking accountability. And I'm going to walk you through why I think so many black businesses fail. And I'm going to start the video off by giving a personal anecdote, something that happened to me and some of my family the other day. One of my cousins from America, she lives in New York, and she got married in New York, even though she's from Barbados, to a New York man, a black New York man. She's working for the UN right now, and she's now based for a little while, I think somewhere in like some European country, I forgot. I think Malta. Yeah, I think she's in Malta. Anyway, so she stayed over with my sister, and my sister was like, hey, we'll be down in your area this morning and lunchtime, so why don't we meet for lunch after your cousin gets her hair done? I'm like, yeah, that's great, let's do it. I'm like, what kind of food do you guys want to get? Like, you choose. Well, I said, well, there's a new Caribbean restaurant that just opened around the corner, and everyone's saying good things about it, so maybe we should have a look at that and support our own community. Wow. So on the website it said they open at 12 o'clock, and the time when we would have got there, it would have been 12:10, 12:15, okay? And it's a new business, and I'll be real with you guys, I'm usually kind of wary going to these new Caribbean restaurants because 90% of new Caribbean restaurants, they just suck because of what I'm going to tell you in a second. I think we all know what's kind of coming here. So we get there at 12:10, 12:15 rough, and I'm thinking, hey, I won't blame nobody if the restaurant's not open at, 12:02 or 12:05, but 50 minutes into opening time, you better be open. Like, that's nuts. When you're a new business, you are the underdog. You really have to prove yourself. Like, I worked 10 times harder when my business was fresh compared to when it is now because we're established now, we have a name. But when you're just starting out a new business, you better be on your 10 toes, making sure everything's perfect for like the first 1, 2, 3 years. Otherwise, you're done out here. So we go there, and lo and behold, at 12:15, 50 minutes into opening time, the shutters are down, no one to be seen. It's not like, the shutters are down, but I can see someone behind there, like, maybe cooking up or getting ready. No, it's fully locked off. So I say, okay, we're out, this is nice. I say, listen, after that nightmare, I want to choose something that I know, because this is my cousin, and I'm showing her London, if you know what I'm saying to you. I want to make sure that she's getting a good experience. I said, you know what, forget all that rubbish now. I want to take you somewhere that I know that's really good. So down the road, it's a 50-minute walk because it's in the city centre. We had to walk 50 minutes to get to this Arab place. But I knew that the Arab place would bang. See, when you go Arab places or Indian places, I know they always open on time. And I know they always have their food in stock all the time. So we walk the 50 minutes because I know it's worth it. Okay? And then we get these. I think my sister had a lamb shank. And my cousin got a lamb's neck and the rice. Huge plate of food, nice grub. You know what I'm saying? We loved it. The place was clean. Of course, they were open on time, like you should do. I just have, like, when I go to an Indian or Arab place, I have absolute faith that I'm going to get what I pay for. Because their customer service is on point. They open on time. And even though we're black people, we're not one of them. But I know they're going to treat us well. That's what happens. And then we end up spending about £35 per head. The bill came up to just above £100, okay? And we happily spent that money, Whereas in the Caribbean place, we probably would have spent £20 per head. But we happily spent the money because it was a good experience and we got what we paid for. So on the way back now, we say, let's just check if the Caribbean place is now open. This is about, I don't know, an hour and a half later or so, maybe 2 hours later, because we had such a good time in there. And I said to my sister and my cousin, depending on their response to what we tell them about wanting to come here, we will come back here another time, maybe when you come back to England again or whatever. So we walk back in there now. It's 2 hours later or so. So it's now like 2:00, and they're now open. Music blaring loud, like reggae loud, so loud you can't even hear yourself. I remember this ain't like 10:00, 11:00, like, you know, it's evening time. People are getting drunk and having a good time. This is lunchtime sessions right now, and it's loud. You can barely hear anyone speak. So we go in there and get the waiter now. We say, "Oh, we really wanted to come. We've heard good things about your restaurant, and but you guys just weren't open." He said, "Yeah, well, you know, the restaurant's supposed to open at 12, but we got here at 1." I'm like, "What?" She's like, like, I don't really care. Like, she gave the impression like, what am I supposed to do about it? I don't really care. And I was like, this is nuts. Because what I'm really doing, I'm only coming in there to test them. I'm coming in to test them to see if they know what they're doing running business, okay? We open an hour later. One, they don't care about opening on time. They don't care about punctuality. Two, they don't care about impressing their customer. You see me, yeah? And my business and all my stuff. We are servants to our clients. We will jump high for our clients. We love our clients. We will do the most for our good treating clients. You've got to treat your clients like they're the next best thing since sliced bread. Otherwise, you're out. Okay? This is how I would have approached it if I was her. Okay? Oh, I'm so sorry. It was just, we had a nightmare. Even make up like a white lie. Oh, something problem happened with the rice cookers. We're just new. The kitchen broke down. The oven broke down or something. We are so sorry. We would love to have you here. This will never happen again. Please, if we can assist you with something, please, if you want to eat something right now, have a little taster. Boom. That's the first level. The second level is this. Okay, she's the waiter. She's just getting her, I don't know if she's, family with the business or whatever. I don't know if she's like a cousin or whatever, or associated with, by blood with the owners of the business. But the owner was there, and it looked like he was the manager. He just sat back like this. Go, wow, this happened. This is what I would have done. We are so sorry, and we appreciate that you have taken your time to visit us today. Look, here's a £10 voucher or £20 voucher. Come back within a month and use this, £20 off. We are so sorry. That's how I would have handled it. Because I'm a flipping businessman. I eat out a lot. I could put so much money into their accounts. And obviously they don't know that obviously I run business. I also client meetings. We do event management now. I could refer my clients to them for catering. They don't know who I am. That's why you got to treat every single one of your clients like they're the next best thing since sliced bread, because you just don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know what kind of client you're dealing with who could change your life overnight. But instead, all we got was, we opened an hour late. Who cares? Reggae loud in your ear. So we leave there, and I say to my sister and my cousin, I will never ever go in there ever again. Simple as that. They don't respect me as a potential client. Well, I'm not going to respect them. If they don't respect me, why am I going to respect them? I ain't got time for dealing with their nonsense. If they don't care to impress me, okay, why the hell should I care to help out them? Okay? In my business, and all of my staff are the same way, because I only hire people that think like this. We want to impress our customers every single time. All I want is A star. It was a pleasure to have you. We loved you being there. Thank you so much. I want to impress every single one of my customers. I don't care if it's a customer back in the day when I maybe we did some pro bono work, or my highest paying corporate clients that we have now. I want to impress every single one of them the same way, because guess what? Even that poor client that you might have that ain't paying you that much because he's broke. He might have a cousin that works for Netflix. He might have a cousin that works in the government. He might have a uncle that works in F1. You don't know how the connections just line up. So you've got to treat every single person that walks through your door like the Messiah himself. And too often in the black community, we don't put customer service like it's the best thing. We don't put it at the forefront. It's a lackluster experience. I want to be treated. I want to be wined and dined by my waiter, the manager, and the chef. I want all of them to put love into what they do. And if they don't, we'll go somewhere else. I can't lie, it's mostly the Caribbean ones. I've seen some good African ones. They're more punctual, but Caribbean ones, I'm sorry, I can't take my clients there. I'd rather take them to an Indian restaurant down the road because I know they'll be on time, they'll treat me well. I'm sorry. We go there to the Jamaican restaurant. Oh, we ain't got that. Oh, we ain't got that. Ain't ready yet. Sold out. It's 2:00. Sold out. 4:00. Sold out. We ain't got the oxtail. I just know that 3 out of 5 times when I go to a Caribbean restaurant, something will be sold out that I want. Finished. Whereas in an Indian restaurant, I have never been refused what I want. Never. Somehow it's always there in the Indian restaurant, right? They can literally make like 30 meals out of 6 spices and 6 like herbs. It's crazy. They just dash it. The Indian business model is really good for cooking. Like the lamb and the chicken is already pretty like 80% cooked. So all they got to do is throw the chicken in there, put the spices, put the sauce, put maybe I think they use like buttermilk or like what do you call it? Double cream for those creamier curries. Put some herbs like the coriander or whatever. Boom, you finish the dish in 5 minutes. Whereas Caribbean restaurants, they cook it from fresh in the morning and they just dish it out. So the business model isn't as effective as the Indians. It takes far more effort to cook Caribbean food, but I don't know how they can fix that. That's up to them to work out who it is. And the next thing is they don't cater for the country that we're in. The Indians got this worked out. Look at this national dish of UK. The UK doesn't have one universally recognised national dish, but chicken tikka masala and fish and chips are widely considered to be the contenders. These guys have made a dish which appeals to the Western taste. Chicken tikka masala is not a dish that originated in India. They made it for the British population. The origin of the dish is not certain, but many sources attribute it to the South Asian community in Great Britain. It's a simple curry, very creamy, no little spice, okay? Whereas for many Caribbean restaurants, they don't want to assimilate to the tastes of the UK public. Remember, there's mostly white people in this country, okay? I think we're only about 4% black. So if you're not catering to the outside of the black community, you're literally not catering to 96% of people. Now, of course, in London, it's a bit different, but even still, there is one chain in England called Turtle Bay. And this place is taking all the money, okay? Now, I would never eat their Caribbean food from there because it's not traditional Caribbean food. I'd rather eat Caribbean food from a traditional, Caribbean restaurant. But these guys have cracked the code. It's clean. The atmosphere is good. The food is crap, but guess what? The British man don't care. The British man don't know about real Caribbean food, but the vibe is good. And they got this happy hour thing, which has got them booming. I probably go to Turtle Bay maybe 5 to 10 times a year. And I mean, when's the last time I've been to a Caribbean restaurant to eat? I really can't remember. People don't care about the food really. This ain't proper Caribbean food, okay? But they've catered to audience. When you go to Turtle Bay, there's white people in there, there's Asians. But they've cracked the code. Look how many branches they've got. Bath, Birmingham, Bournemouth, Bristol, Camden, Cardiff, Brixton, Chelmsford, Coventry, Durham. Oh my gosh, even in Durham. They've made a Caribbean restaurant work in Durham. You know how white Durham is? Derby, again, very white. Lincoln is very white. I was in Lincoln like a year or 2 ago. Middlesbrough. Wow. They've made it work. Because they've worked out how to please the UK audience. I've never been to Turtle Bay and they've told me they ain't got something in stock. Never. Look how beautiful that is. It's a real rustic vibe here, okay? They have made it work. And guess what? I bet it's owned by white people. I haven't even checked. Who owns Turtle Bay? I can just... or even Asians. Let's see. Who owns Turtle Bay? who's this? And it's like an Asian name to me. Oh, he looks like an Asian man to me. There you go. Asian man who cracked the code. So he's taken all the money that we could earn. But he's run the business extremely well. He's given what the public wants. And the problem is, our Caribbean restaurants are just doing so badly. And there's so many videos on YouTube who have made parodies about the poor service in Caribbean restaurants. But the best one is made by For Your Entertainment. And I think you're going to love this. So have a look at this.
Yo, look on the body, John. Look at the body go. Yo, look at that ass, man.
Already not paying attention, loud music. This is how it goes.
Hey, how you doing? Yo, Dada, what a bomber clot you want?
Rude.
I'd like to place an order. Yo, look on the bomber clot menu, now. Oh, shit. Y'all got a big-ass menu. Possibilities are endless.
Nothing wrong with the big ass menu because, I mean, look, the Asian menus are huge too, so no problem with that. However, usually the more expensive the restaurant, usually the smaller the menu though, in general.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take a jerk chicken. We not have that. Shit. Okay. What about a large curry goat? We not have that. Okay. I'm just gonna go with a large oxtail then. Cool. Harold, give me a large oxtail. We not have.
Shouting loudly at the customer. It's already hurting my head already.
We not have that. Okay. I'm just gonna do a large. Yo, make up your bumbo clot, minor. Where are your manners? Where's your customer service? All right? Yo, sir. We have any manners or customer service? No, man. Only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We not have that. Okay, you know what, man? Have a great night.
He doesn't even care to this is common. He doesn't even care to retain the business from him. You could say to him, we ain't got this, but we have that though.
Yo, man,
twerking stuff in there. You got. That's gonna scare a lot of non-black people away. That kind of music video and things like that.
One pan a school bus. Lord. Yo, I want a bomber clot you want. Yo, you're brighting and no manners. Me just check. We don't have that. Sure. Yo, me take a steam fish. All right? Yo, give me a steam fish. Fresh out, yo. Me just name that. We don't have that. All right. A beef patty. We don't have that. A stewed chicken. We don't have that. Spicy shrimp. White rice or rice and peas. White rice. We don't have that. All right. Take a rice and peas. We don't have that. Just the shrimp. Then. We don't have that. And then they just tell me say you have shrimp. We just eat the last one. Chicken. We don't have that. They take a plate by itself. We don't have that. You don't have plate. You just mash up the last one. You know, me as a fashion teller. You fucking idiot. You don't know, see? Oh, so what? What with the man put him whole foot in her?
Oh my God, what's going on?
We not have that. What? We not have that. How do you know what I want? Give me all your money.
You got that?
We have any money? No, man, we're fresh out. Got me trying to tell you. We not have that. Come on, man, you gotta give me something. Hey. You stop what you're doing, you little shit. Oh, you broke into my store and now you're trying to frame me. Don't you dare fuck with me. Officer, look at me, man. Would I lie to you? Okay. You get on your fucking knees and raise your hands up right now. Officer, me have one problem. Hey, you're gonna have a freaking problem if you don't get on your fucking knees right now and raise your fucking hands. Officer, listen up, please. Hands and knees. Me not have that. What's going on out there, yo? Is that the fucking coppers, yo? I'm out this bitch. I still didn't pay me rent, yo. Oh, hello, guys. How are you?
That is For Your Entertainment, guys. Well, it's now called Random Order Studio. Have a look at there. They're really good. I don't think they're as active as they were used to be, but yeah. Look, parodies often, obviously it's a joke and stuff like that, but often parodies have some truth to them. And it's definitely true in this case too, because so often you go to Caribbean restaurants and that is the experience you're going to get. Poor attitude, talking down to, and the food ain't even there. So we can do better in the black community, man. We really can do better, okay? Because we have great food. If you look at Notting Hill Carnival, which I believe is the biggest Caribbean carnival in the world, they yamming down our jerk chicken and oxtail and things like that. Yeah, they love our food. But the experience is really good. But see, this is the funny thing. The experience of ordering Caribbean food in Notting Hill Carnival is great, usually. Very, very good. They're on it. Boom. But the same experience isn't the same when you go to the local Caribbean restaurant down the road. It's just not the same thing. So people like our food. Our food is really great, but with the experience, the customer service, the stock, the levels, it's just not hitting. It's not hitting. And the next thing is this whole thing about, oh, I'm a black business. Please stop saying that. Okay, no one cares that you're a black business. No one cares. Okay, I have never ever used I'm a black business to get any client, whether they be black or white. Okay. And I've got clients from all over around the world. I've got clients in America. I've got clients in Asia, in Hong Kong, in Malaysia, okay? Literally, we just signed up a big French client this morning. A French client called in, okay? So I've got clients from all types of nationalities, all types of religions. We do lots of parties for Asians. In fact, most of the birthday parties that we do are for Asians, okay? And the reason we get those clients is because we assimilate to their culture. We understand their culture and we give them what we're looking for. And that's why I've only seen one other black supplier ever in the Indian weddings or birthday parties that I've been to, okay? They usually hire their own, okay? But my company, we're allowed in, okay? Why? Because I know how to work business. I know how to fit in. I learned a bit of their language. I learned a bit of their alphabet. I learned how to dance like them, okay? And now we get mostly Asians, okay? For our birthday parties, okay? We offer amazing customer service, and I always put my customers first. We've only been late 3 times ever to our events in the last 5 years. My staff are always punctual AF, okay? And the times that we did come late, I remember the last time we did it, it was about a year or a half ago. Okay, we came an hour late. It was just mad. The buses weren't working. We tried to order Uber. The Uber failed on us, and then we couldn't get another one. It was nuts. It was completely out of our control. Things just went wrong that day, okay? But when I got there, I just said sorry so many times, and I offered a £100 discount. I'm not letting my clients go empty-handed. I care about my clients. I will go for my good clients, of course, okay? I don't work with bad clients, but I will go the extra mile for my clients. If I come late, I'm giving you a £100 discount. I'm going to do the most. Discount, there you go. Here's money or extra service. I'm going to look after you. But we don't have that same sort of like pizzazz in the black community for many of us, okay? Not all of us, but for many of us. Well, no one can tell me what to do. You can't tell me. No, he's your client. You can't tell me what to do, but you got to look after him, man. Look after your clients, man. So that's why I will never go back to that restaurant ever again. Being a chef, okay, is different from running a business that does a restaurant, okay? That's the easy bit. Cooking the food, buying the stuff, that's the easy bit. You got to learn business, how to treat people, how to manage your staff, customer service, loyalty. Go look at all of my customers. They'll say, oh my God, HJ Productions was amazing. We love working with them, but I'll never go anywhere again. We're the family photographer for so many families that are not black. Okay, we work with lots of black people too, but I'm trying to prove the point that no one cares that you're black. I do clients with white people, black people, Asians, Arabs. Got some Arab billionaires there. Okay, no one cares that you're black. It's not your black skin that's ruining you. It's how you've approached business. We need to approach business like we're ready for war. We're gonna look after our people. I don't care about Black Pound Day or black business. I'm just a business. I'm just a great business. Okay. If you need to use black business as your selling point, then you're not doing business right. Okay. I'm appealing to all nationalities here. Okay. I'm not restricting myself. No, why would I restrict myself? I'm a black-owned business. No one wants to hear that. No one cares. All people care about is that you run a great business that's going to give customers what they pay for. That's all they care about. Nothing more, nothing less. It's time to take self-responsibility for a lot of what we do badly in the community, okay? We have a lot of talent, we have a lot of knowledge in terms of the skill itself, but our business skills are, unfortunately, they are lacking in general in the black community, unfortunately, okay? And I get it, business is very, very hard. It's not easy to do a business, but we need to work on those customer service skills. And listen, you can't speak patois, you know, in a restaurant, because you don't want to scare away people that don't understand patois. Look, listen, obviously I was born in the UK. I can understand patois, but I can't understand it as much as people that have lived there. You get me? So I don't really want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So imagine a white person going in there or an Asian person going in there. But I have honestly never seen an Asian or white person go to a Caribbean restaurant like the smaller ones. It's very rare. Whereas in the Indian restaurant, you see lots of white people in there, lots of Arabs in there. It's nuts. We can do better. I believe in my people. We can do better, man. Let's start off by not blaming our skin color. Okay, let's start off by not blaming oppression or colonialism. Just put that out the window. I have told clients straight to their face, I am a servant to you. I am your supplier. I will look after you. And that's how we've done things. That's how I've traveled to America, Barbados, Ghana. Clients all over the world, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Ghana, now France. Nuts. I've been in the room with these people, Russia. These are my clients, okay? Because I know how to treat people, okay? But unfortunately, a lot of my clients, they say, I've never met anyone like you. But why? Why is that? There's no resentment, there's no racism going towards any of my clients. We turn up, we do a great job, we look after them, and our customer service is excellent. And any person who had bad customer service in my team, I kick them out quickly, okay? I don't want a single rude experience with my staff to my clients. Never. It will never happen, okay? Or I'm kicking them out so quick. No ifs, no buts. I'm looking after my clients. I'm treating them like kings and queens. But they are, because they're putting money into my account. They're paying my bills. I'm treating them like kings or queens. Why would I not? Okay? We can do better. This is the Hezron Springer Show.